Hope you all are doing well. Happy Thursday. This is day 53 of my 90-day challenge. And today I definitely just took a rest. So I did not stream my usual time on Twitch. Definitely spent today just resting, and yeah, I'm still feeling a little bit tired. But yes, it's been. I'm just assuming that my body's just fighting the sickness that's been going around my home here. So that's definitely why I'm feeling tired. But yeah, I mean, at the same time, I've just decided as well to just make sure that. Have all bases covered. I just was eating a little bit more today just to get that, just get that fuel in. And once again, I'm not calorie counting or uh, reducing, my food intake. I'm eating when I feel hungry. Yeah, I mean, at the point where just I'm snacking on stuff, right? So I'm not depriving myself with food, right? But definitely very important that 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 I hit. Well, I still want to hit some health goals, right? Right. So yeah, I mean, if the reason why I'm not having energy is because I'm not eating, that's totally not it. I'm definitely eating, and sometimes, once again, I'm not perfect. There's sometimes, you have stuff here and there, right? And definitely, once again, it has slowed down, my health goals, right? So, but overall, I gotta think of the big picture that I'm gonna be doing this again and again, right? And guiding people through their own 90-day challenge. So until I hit my goal, then once again, this is there's a stage where you can just maintain, right? Or there's a stage that you um, just don't feel that you're missing out because once again we are rotating between spring mode and then summer mode, right? So definitely it's uh, it comes to just definitely planning out ahead of time, especially the big days, especially where in vacations, right? Like in the summer or winter, right? Planning out those days, when to cycle in which mode, and um, the months before heading into those vacation seasons, right? So once again, it's definitely important to plan ahead and and keep yourself ahead of the game when it comes to your overall health, when it comes to once again your health span, right? So yeah, once again, I've just been eating a little bit more today just to keep my energy levels, but at the same time, just getting some rest as well. So I didn't stream, and definitely will be ending this stream a lot sooner. Not planning to go 30 minutes, and you guys can see I'm yawning here live on stream. So yeah, I mean it's one thing I'm for. I mean, this is hopefully the worst of it. It's just feeling tired. Obviously, we've been through what sickness feels for us when when the body just really run down, and you just, your sinuses, your throat, that, you know, head fog, right? And you're really out of your element, and you really don't want to, do anything or get out of bed whatsoever, right? And I'm not at that. I'm not at that, right? So, all once again, the only effect that I am experiencing is just, fatigue for these last few days, and definitely getting some rest these last 2 days. But it's still not enough. So, very important for me to just, continue to just monitor my energy levels, and just do what I can to fuel up right, get enough sleep, and once again hydrating and eating nutrition. And so far, it's once again it's worked out, right? It's as of now, it's working out that I'm not experiencing the sickness that my family is going through, right? And once again, my itchy throat kind of got away, all right, or gone away. I mean, so I'm just hoping that it doesn't continue to get any worse, right? So, anywho, yeah, this once again, this is going to be a really short stream, and I'm definitely happy that that the timing of me doing this challenge and staying through for almost 53 days now. The longest is 60, but hopefully, because I'm doing this live, that or I'm streaming myself out there just to let people keep me accountable, right? And at the same time, not you know I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything, or that just you know just to show that it's real, right? Or or there's we're gonna go. I my experience can relate for other people who are maybe go on the fence, or and yeah, it's that they can see themselves going through this, because oh man, they might assume that I'm you know it's easy for me, or it's not going to be a struggle for me. It is a struggle, right? It's just because it's a lot easier for me this time around, is because I've done it before, right? And uh, especially when I went through the 4 months hiatus, right? I really didn't I didn't really fully start my 5 week foundation, because I already knew what to expect, and what to and there's once again I kept 8 out of 18 pounds off, and there were some habits that I had in the past that carried over, or I mean not carry over, but that I stopped having cravings for. So it was a lot easier through that lens, right? Even though once again, you say if you only got 10 5 to 15% effectiveness from doing it for the first time. Hey, that's 5 to 15% of the foundation completed, right? And then going through the second time, you're building up that 5 to 10%, right? Now it'll probably be 25, 30%, right? And from that, just like you're you're building layers, you're strengthening your foundation, and that's only reason why it's making it feel like it's seem that it's easier, right? It's just you have the experience, you've done the reps, right? You don't start from ground zero. You start from where um, where your new baseline is, right? So definitely, it's been um, a much better journey. And then I'm for sure doing this again in April will be so much easier as well. As there's cravings that I don't drink coffee, right? So that's one major one, and nothing wrong with eggs, but you'll find out foods that you have a reaction to. And when you're doing it a second time, then you're going to introduce foods that you took off the menu, and either realize that you're fine with it, or realize that put a final nail in the coffin that I can do without this forever, right? And once again, just think of it, foods that we never eaten before, and why can't we apply that to foods that that had a hold on us, right? And now it's time for us to release these foods forever, right? So yeah, I mean, like I said, it's never gonna be a perfect road, but with foundation, with a system, you can definitely just pivot and uh, detour our way back onto our route towards our health destination. All right, once again, I won't stay too long on this. I would definitely need to continue to recover, rest, and I know that the last few days or so, just the you know br- brain fog and fatigue, and it's just really um, tough to just feel passionate about or showing that passion, because my mind just seems to it's just not focused at the moment. And as you guys can see, I've been yawning here and there. So once again, yes, if you guys want to, if feel that this has been helpful, and feel that that if he can do it, why can't I do it, right? So feel free to like or give this video the thumbs up. Once again, you can stay connected with my social links through the QR code on screen here, or head over to coachryanj.com to if the QR code is not working for you, right? Um, Once again, this is being streamed on 3 different platforms: YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So feel free to subscribe, follow, hit that notifications buttons to be notified when I go live. And as always, continue to raise your environment. Raising your environment makes it easier to raise yourself, create that support your energy levels, support building your foundation when when willpower is not available, when mindsets break down. Having that environment, that support group, will help you stay on track, right, and keep moving forward, right, because we won't let you uh, fall alone, right? So raising your environment so that you can raise yourself, so that you can finally be the impact for your own environment, your family, your friends, your colleagues, your own community, right? Simple hello, phoning out a friend, complimenting a colleague, just doing acts of kindness can turn someone's mood around. You just never know what people are going through. It may be a smile on the surface, right? But deep down inside, or outside of the environments that you know them from, they're going through personal things, right? So very important that just your actions, your energy can uh, be the helpfulness that people may need to just keep moving forward and just get over their personal challenge. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. Once again, I wish I could have been more energized, but yeah, I'm definitely fighting the cold that's going through my household. And once again, this is out of all the symptoms that I can get from being sick. Just definitely just just low energy level is just uh the only symptom that I'm getting out of this. So my itchy throat has disappeared. So as of now, so we'll find out when I wake up for work if anything comes up, right? So unfortunately, my wife's still sick, right? And we're in the same bed. So luckily for me, I have a CPAP machine. So I'm just breathing through my mask, and yeah, hopefully the filter is good enough to keep the virus away, right? So that's all I can be hoping for. That that's definitely keeping the virus while sharing the same room with my wife, right? So yeah, thank you guys once again. I wish you all a wonderful rest of your evening, and we will catch each other again tomorrow. Take good care.